दारुल रहमत ट्रस्ट की शहर की पहली सीबीएसई स्कूल के उद्घाटन पर क्या कहा गृह निर्माण मंत्री तथा विधायक जितेंद्र आव्हाड।
I will first pay my homage to the beloved Zubair Rawat, who has done so much for this city. In the month of May, June, July, we always used to have a fight for admissions. But the next 9 months, we used to be great friends. I pray to the Almighty that He gives him a good and a nice place in the heaven. Sir Abdul Salam Rawal was also suffering from some ailment. May I pray to the God that He recovers from it. Now here I would like to take the name of Sadiq Kasam Hawa, who is 94 years old. Amazing. The force behind this DRT, Ahmad Ishaq Matlai. You need some force to run an institution who is devoted to the institution. Dr. Muhammad Maiman, Dr. Abdul Razak Haji Ahmad Kapadia, Abdullah Yusuf Patel, Muhammad Farooq Suleiman Darwish, Ismail Abdul Karim Birani, Haji Rahmatullah Patel, Mr. Mansoor Mehta, Zayd Ali Bhai Sahab, Ashraf Shanu Pathan, Anwar Noori, Shamim Khan, Sudhir Bhagat, and Adil Khan Azmi, and all the distinguished guests who are present on the dais and the stockist audience. The Bhai Sahab just came to me and he was telling me to speak in Hindi. I think I am opening a CBSE school which will be teaching English.
Yeah.
And when I was coming inside, I told Farid Noori that make it compulsory that whosoever comes in your premises as students will speak only, communicate only in English. Otherwise, you lose your vocabulary, you forget what you are speaking. Like me, I was an excellent orator in English. I have earned lot of things in Mumbai. The only thing I have lost is my touch of English. But I would like to congratulate Darul Rahmat Trust. This is the first CBSE school which has come to Mumbai. I am surprised that in a span of 10 years from 2009, when I came in, there has been a drastic change in the city, and the change shows here. I don't think anybody expected a CBSE school so soon. But it has come. I always say, when there is an infrastructural improvement in the city, good things start coming in. In another 4-5 years, you will have best colleges in this city. I guarantee. The way I used to speak for the infrastructure, particularly about the roads, henceforth I will be speaking for education. Gutter, water, meter, it's a part of it. But what is more important is the generation who is going to take Mumbai. If you are not able to give them good education, I don't think the city has any chance of it. We have a girl who comes first in the CA examination of All India. You should be proud about it. And that shows that things are improving. We had a student from Rashid Compound who passed his IS exam. There are students who are clearing their JEE, that is Joint Engineering Examination, and many other competitive examinations. That proves that we are improving. The improvement can be seen. When I came in 2009, for the first 3 months, I always felt that I had taken a wrong decision. Because I was an MLC that time. But like, it was not an easy task for me to bring in funds. I will just give an example. While we were expanding our roads, on one road there was a masjid. A masjid, and being demolished, it's all being demolished. Shad. I was very good. But I'll take the name of Maulana Abdul Salam Salfi, who came to me directly and said, Sahab, is this used for the development of the city? I am ready to give my help. If you want, you can take the masjid's part out. This is what we got. People on their own started helping us. That was needed. I am only worried about one thing in the city is the hospitals. I don't know how this problem of hawkers can be solved. But the way people have changed in last 10 years, I definitely think that there will be a change in the hawkers policy also. This main road, from this corner to station, just see the road, imagine the road Dadabhai, imagine the road 10 years before, and imagine the road now. But if you are going to park three cars in a row, the traffic is never going to improve. And then you blame the MLA. Kya kar raha hai? But I am helpless. Every time I pass through Gulab Park, I blame myself that I cannot behave harshly with the hawkers over there. Because that might cause a problem. But in a year from now, we will be having a big market in Vittal on the main road, and that will suffice the need of all my sisters who go for shopping. Well, this city, not this city, every city has the problem of hawkers. The main reasons is my sister, who doesn't want to walk. I have seen my mother walking 5 kilometers to bring fish, to bring vegetables to the main market in Thane. You don't want to go to the market. You just want to go down, see the hawker, purchase it and climb up. So hawker gets a chance. If you all decide that we will go to the central market only, I think hawkers will have no chance in this city. See, everything can't be done politically. Something has to come social. Every responsibility can't be taken by a politician. But some responsibilities as a citizen of the city, you will have to take it here. I find amazing people in Mumbai. You know, I am the person who was given permission to Symbiosis School in '93 when I was chairman of education board. He had come with the principal of Saraswati School. Now he's changed. That is another part. He is a little strict. I got a complaint from a parent saying that he has asked my child to cut his hairs. Sir, it is Chutti. They are having holidays in May. Why does he want my child to be made what army cut? I remember my days in the school. My mother used to catch me by collar, take me to a barber, and give a zero cut. I think that is schooling. If you think you are Amitabh Bachchan or you are Mithun Chakravarti, then you don't go to the school. The school has its own discipline. All the boys and girls will wear the same dress, will have the same hairstyle, will have the same shoes, and will have the same socks. Just because he comes from a multi-millionaire family, it doesn't mean that he comes with clothes which are different from others. I have studied in a missionary school. They used to tell us, "Ye kapda, this is the linen which you are going to use. This is the cotton which you are going to use. This is the socks which you are going to use," and that should be common. So discrimination doesn't start from the school. He is rich, he is poor, he comes from a middle class family. Everybody in this world is one. And particularly in education, everybody is one. So it might hurt some people what I am speaking today. But one problem which I will like everybody to look at is the construction of illegal buildings. Why was this city short of water? Why was this city short of electricity? Why was this city short of resort plots? All had been taken away. A garden plot, Satya Manzil ki Imarat. Hospital, gone. Educational reservation, gone. See, these reservations are meant in the development plan of the city to develop the city as the population grows. This city is developed after 1993. Tell me one responsible person who fought for the reservation, that this reservation should not go. Now, after me coming in, they blame me for all this. Well, I was not in the city when the development plan of 1991 came in. I was far away from it. But at least look at it. That the skyline of from here what? Shimla Park to Shilpana, the skyline has changed. You see beautiful buildings coming in. All the builders, whatever you have done in Munta, please do it there only. Don't go to this side. You will spoil the skyline of the city. When I go to Worli, I remember those days of 80s. When you climb the new bridges, you find the skyline changed. There are more mills. All have been transformed into 70 floor building, 80 floor building. The skyline has changed. The city has changed. After every 20-25 years, the city changes. But it changes for good. We are having ample amount of water. But every time there is a shout, Pani nahi. Now if you started taking illegal connections from every line, how will I suffice the need of the society? Every corporator has this problem in this area, Pani nahi. This is not because of an individual, this is not because of our engineering failure, but this is because of the greed of certain people who have put machines on lines and who pull away work. So all these educational facilities will improve the city, will make the students socially aware what should be done and what should not be done. And that is what the city really requires, of socially educated population. See the two buildings and the middle path of the building. I don't want to describe it. But are you happy with that? Do you remember the station in 2009? What a drastic change the station has now. And I'm so happy that the generation which meets me and who have just reached 18 are so happy about the change. Kabristan. I shouldn't speak on these issues, but I want to remind you all that you have to be part and parcel of everything that happens in the city. You just can't keep away from that. Kabristan was the need of the hour. There was a certain group of people, I don't know for what, they created commotion, confusion in the mind of people and tried to oppose Kabristan. I would really name one man who openly supported me, was this Dadabhai Memon. Because he is the man who brought the Kabristan of Amrut Nagar. He really needed a Kabristan. And Kabristan is the need of the city. What's the need of opposing it? I was not doing it for my family. One day I asked Shamin Khan, Shamin Bhai, I am doing so much for the Kabristan. Can you reserve a place of 8 by 8 for me here? He had the audacity to say, you will have no entry. But I used to sit till 3 o'clock in the morning with my engineer Goswami and look to it that it progresses. Well, coming to an end to my speech, I really congratulate everybody who has been a part and parcel of this Knowledge Hub International School. The Kalsekar family even has done lot of things for the city. I hope the progress, the velocity at which you are going doesn't stop here. Some more schools, some more colleges are needed for the city. Good teachers are needed for the city. Good students are needed for the city. And you are happy that you have a road going here. That is the bridge I can see. Not the bridge, but the pillars of the bridge. This road will take you to Vikhroli within 7 minutes. And I am proud to say that it was me who got it sanctioned in 2001. So, everybody, my corporators sitting here, I should thank Rehan Pitalwala for helping for the roads. Within 24 hours, you got the roads done. But every corporator has put in his heart, soul, energy for the development of the city. Every corporate. I don't want to leave out anybody. But I would like to tell Shanu that you have got a beautiful opportunity to perform. Don't limit yourself to only Kalwanam Jalwan Chol, only Mumra, and that too, Amrutnagar. The great Allah has blessed you with a position. Your office over here is a multiple pressure on them. This is my piece of advice. If you like, you can take it, otherwise leave it. So here I come to an end of my speech. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Khuda Hafiz.